Good morning and welcome to Valley Views. I'm your host, Glenn Edison. We're certainly glad to have you today, and you can see our show on BTC Fiber's YouTube page as well as BTC Fiber's Channel 18. And today we have with us Linda Johnson and Frankie Greer, and they're from the Friends of the Library.
That's right.
And they're here to talk to us about the upcoming book sale that the library has every year and has had it for many years, and it's a form of a fundraiser for them. So tell us about it, Linda.
Well, I have to say that our sale this year is a whale of a sale. We have not had a sale for three times. We usually have two every year, and we've missed three due to the COVID issues. So we have so many books. And at the Friends, what we do is we do this fundraiser, like you said, to support the library. Frankie Greer here is the president this year of Friends of the Library, and she was going to tell us a little bit about what the mission was of the Friends.
Believe me, however, that's only a name. Our powerhouse is with our book coordinator, which is Linda. But I would like to speak about a few things about the Friends. We're nonprofit. We derive all of our income from mainly our book sales and donations, and it's wonderful. We also give our donation to the state of Tennessee through the governor's early literacy program, which enables us to use Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, and those are for the kids Griffith under not even old enough yet to go to school.
Birth to five.
Yeah. Who can enjoy a free book mailed to them every month. And that's such a grand way to start out a child reading with them. So we just appreciate all the donations that we've had over the past 2 years because we do have a whale. Show them the whale.
We have a whale because it's a whale of a sale. We have a room at the old middle school. This our book depository, I guess you could call it.
Right.
Outside of there, we have a big wooden box with our logos on it, and people in the county have been so generous over the last couple of years, and they bring books and put them in there, and then we have a committee of friends who collect those books, divide them up in boxes, and then we start our sale. So a little bit about our sale.
Yes.
We will start setting up on Saturday. It takes several days for us to set up. And if anybody hears this before then and would like to volunteer to help us, we can always use muscle. We set up in the gym of the old middle school.
Oh, okay.
And we will have thousands of books.
Oh, wow, yes.
Probably thousands of books. The actual sale will start on Wednesday. That'll be the 20th of October.
Okay.
We call that Friends Day. We do have a membership drive that we always emphasize during our book sale. And for $5 for a year is all it is. You can join the Friends. It's $10 for a family or $100 for a lifetime membership. And that enables a person to come in on Wednesday. We call it a preview day. And I think Frankie has said earlier that, what'd you say about the not to worry about if they didn't come in on Wednesday? They're still.
Oh yes, we have so many books, Glenn. This year, this one that a variety will be replacing the ones after they're sold with ones from under the table. So there'll be a big variety of books to choose from.
So you're not going to run out.
Right. We're not going to get down where it's there's nothing here and people walk on. They're going to be looking for good books for everybody.
So we do hope that people will come in on Friends Day on that Wednesday and join the Friends and get that preview. But then on Thursday and Friday, 10 to 6 is open to the public.
Okay.
We'll have folks there to help. We are going to we're going to encourage people to wear masks. We will have some available. We're still very conscious of the ongoing COVID issues. We'll have hand sanitizer and gloves if people need them. So we're definitely, aware of that and wanting to take precautions where we can. But it's such a large area, people will just naturally be spread out.
Right.
The biggest day, I guess, is on Saturday morning. We call that bag day. And so on Saturday from 9 to 1, it's fill a bag. And we have, actually, Publix grocery store over in Chattanooga donated some bags for us.
Oh, well, that's nice.
So we have paper bags from Publix, and you can fill a bag, and it's only $5.
Well,
everything that goes in the bag.
No matter how many books.
No matter how many books. So that's always a big day. The books are very, very reasonably priced. $1 for hardbacks.
Which it says for paperbacks.
Children's
our largest amount are going to be fiction novels, both in paperback and hardback.
And lots of romance novels. Like
romance magazines.
And magazines.
We also have hobby books, animal books,
cookbooks,
youth books, cookbooks, gardening books,
travel books. You name it.
It's something for everyone. Yeah.
So anybody and everybody can come and get some.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, even people who want to do crafts, and you can come in and get a book that has maps in it or has music in it, and use those pages and cut them up and make a craft out of them. There's more than just even the reading, and so many children's books, lots and lots of those. So.
Well, good, because I know, as you mentioned, the Dolly Parton. I know all my grandchildren have received books.
Mine too.
And I think that's a great thing.
It is. It really is. Well, also throughout our county, we have what we call little free libraries.
Yes.
And they're posted in different areas, and the friends, members, are supplying them constantly. When somebody comes, pick a book out, put another book in. It's open to anyone to do that, and we're just encouraging reading, because if a child grows up and can't read, that is a tragedy.
Yes.
So we're following our governor behind.
Well, a lot of people don't understand, if you can't read, then you can't read warning labels.
Right.
And that's very important.
Yes.
And so you don't want to mess that up.
Right. Directions, signs, traveling, anything. It's just so amazing to think of someone in this day and age not being able to read. So we try to do everything we can as a group to promote literacy.
Right, and I'm sure the online learning they've had to do over the past years really hindered a lot.
Oh yes, it will me. I would think.
Yeah.
And so this is good to give them, and a lot of the picture books and things for the younger ones, and where they can start. And
I was in the school system for a number of years, as you were, and I had often heard that for a child in a home, watching the parents read is almost as important as reading to the child, because when they see their parents reading, they get the idea in their head that that's something important.
Right.
So when a parent reads in front of a child and when a parent reads to a child, it can just make all the difference in the world. So we certainly want to try to, and as Frankie was saying, in our little free libraries, we do try to always have one section that has children's books in it. So we're trying to plug that along as much as we can.
Yeah, how long has this been going on? I know it's been going on for years.
The book sale?
Yeah.
The book sale, the Friends actually started in 2000. And the first book sales were actually done upstairs in the library, in that big conference room upstairs. I remember several years us doing it there, and it got bigger and bigger. We moved over to the city training center,
right,
and then ended up moving into the gym at the old middle school because we just needed the space. It's worked out really well there because we can store the books. Frankie and her committee, the whole book sale committee, I'm chairman of the
Sure you are.
Chairman of the book sale
all of
committee.
it, yeah.
But it's really kind of a threefold affair. One is the ongoing thing that Frankie is
Well,
really
the
involved in.
donations are made in
Right.
the box outside the old middle school. Then our wonderful Bert and her husband Sam bring them into the book sorting room. And then several of us just spend some time sorting them in the categories of the, what they are, for instance. And then we will pack them up in boxes, and we've got them stacked up to, we can't lift them anymore. They're too high.
And that goes on all year long.
Yes.
And now, the last few months, I've been involved with trying to make sure we have tables and people to move the tables and all the paraphernalia. And then the other thing that we need to be sure to mention to everybody is our silent auction.
That's right,
okay.
yes.
We typically in the fall, we would have 2 book sales a year. And so for several years in the fall, then we would also have a silent auction. This year we're going to have the silent auction in a separate room in the Fair Building, and people will be able to go in and bid on baskets that have been put together by some of our friends, by another committee, and just interesting things put together. There'll be baskets for men that may have fishing equipment and things in it. There'll be tools or
kitchen types of things,
gardening, movies.
Okay.
They're kind of done by categories, and then there's also going to be a whole nother group of items auctioned off, which are gift certificates to local merchants. We usually have a weekend at the Gatlinburg Inn. We'll have, I think, Rock City, and there's just several of the
local things to do around this area, Southeast Tennessee.
And I think a lot of those are listed on the Facebook page, the Friends Facebook page, so people can always go and look at that. And the auction closes actually at noon on Saturday.
Yes.
So anytime that the book sale is open, people can come in and bid on that. And then at noon on Saturday, the silent auction will close, and the fill a bag day will go on until 1. But the silent auction itself will close at 12.
Most of these books, they're not. I guess a lot of times people think, well, they're just old ragged books.
No.
But they're nice books.
Yes, very nice.
Some of them have only been read maybe one time.
Well, I mean, look at these. These are some that were. Here's some children's books, and I mean, these look like brand new books.
Yes. We have a lot of late published books.
And we'll have rare books. We do have some big coffee table books. We have people who maybe are moving and they want to downsize. I have a friend recently who moved to Florida, and so she was downsizing, and she had quite a collection of children's books and other books, and she just didn't have a use for them anymore. They're still very good. Also, the libraries constantly recycle their books, and so there will be some books that they take, that they go through. They're still very good shape, but they're out of date, or they may have a little bit of wear and tear on them, not enough that would preclude you from reading.
But to sell them, for instance, for $1 a piece,
or
depending on what type of book it is, I think that's wonderful, and we hope that everyone needs to get on the Sequatchie County Library Facebook, Sequatchie County Library Facebook page, and get on there and learn about what we're doing and what we're going to have coming up, because it's going to be exciting, and we're proud to have it after 2 years of waiting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's cut down on some of y'all's meetings that y'all used to have on a regular basis.
Yes.
And,
we always have in our bylaws, we have an annual meeting. It's usually in January, towards the end of January. And over the years, we've had some really interesting people. We had Dalton Roberts one year. We had a wonderful geologist one year. Henry Camp was the last one. Yeah. Well, it's actually the year before last, because we missed all of 2020. but hopefully the Friends are going to be able to get that going again.
Resume it, yeah.
Yeah,
And
we're
monthly
hoping to do
meetings
that.
we have.
Oh, that'd be good.
So that's
Gosh,
always
we-
something to look forward to, yeah.
Glenn, thank you so much for this grand opportunity.
Well, we appreciate y'all being here. Now, is there anything we haven't covered y'all want to go over?
I think the only thing I was thinking is the cookie jar had donated a cake that if you shared the information on Facebook, all the names were going to be put in a hat
Yeah, for a free
and
cake.
picked for a free cake.
Is it coconut?
I love that.
No,
I love
That's your
coconut.
weakness.
No, my wife. She loves coconut.
Oh,
I do.
okay. Well, you'll have to check it out. Go to
Yeah.
Facebook and share
So
that.
that's
and
why people
there
need
you
to
go.
get on that. Get on
Well,
that.
that'd be
Facebook.
great. And again, those hours are 10 to 6 on
10 to 6 Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's 10 to 6. On Wednesday, it is the $5 to join the Friends or to up your membership.
To get the first books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Thursday, Friday, 10 to 6, and then Saturday, 9 to 1 for the bag day.
Right, and we don't want reading to be a lost art because I know today
Oh,
there's
no.
so much on
Handwriting
electronics.
is
Yeah.
becoming a lost art.
That's true, very much true. And I remember teaching that, and it's
Too much
Yeah.
digital, really. That's
Yeah.
my personal opinion, but I don't know what you think.
yeah.
I want to hear later.
Well, is there anything else y'all would like to say? Is that about it?
I think that's about it. Come to the whale. Come to the whale. of
It's
the
next
sale.
week.
Yeah. Next week.
It's coming
Yeah.
up really quick.
All right, and again, you can see this video on BTC Fiber's YouTube page as well as BTC Fiber Channel 18. And make sure you go by and check out those books. They're going to be, it's a good price, and it's going to be plenty of books to look at. So come by and see them.
Thank you. Glenn.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hey everybody, this is Glenn Edison from Valley Views. We appreciate you watching our shows, and we would like for you to like, share, and follow us on Facebook, as well as like and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Brought to you by Bledsoe Telephone Cooperative, your full-service telecommunications provider right here in the Sequatchie Valley.